Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video today about Young Bleu as well as the TikToker Monet, and also today we have in attendance NBA YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend Kayylmariee as well as YoungBoy himself, and last but not least we have Jania Meshell. And before we get into this video today, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it, that's a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulder. I done been down for so.
Well, y'all already know when I get something wrong in a video, I gotta come back and clear it up. So yesterday I had created this video about Queen Naija, NBA YoungBoy, Kayylmariee, Pinky Doll, as well as Young Bleu and his wife and his mistress. However, there were some parts of the video that I had looked past, and I just wanted to come back and clear up my mess. In this video, I briefly discussed Kayylmariee possibly being pregnant again, you guys, because someone has sent me this photo to my DM, and I thought that she was pregnant. However, I also received a message from a fake page that I thought was Kayylmariee. Could have been somebody else, but I was under the impression that it was Kayylmariee coming to tell me that the photo was old and that she was not pregnant. However, from that same person who DM'd me from the fake page, they showed me this photo from Kayylmarie's account dated August 10th of 2021, where they say that Kayylmariee had this specific hairstyle, and also in the photo that everyone was posting on Instagram of her allegedly being pregnant, you can see that she had the exact same hairstyle. So I just wanted to come back and clear that up, you guys, and let you know that she probably is not pregnant. I don't know if she had the baby back then and she's been hiding it or whatever the case may be, but just like I said in yesterday's video, if she is or was, congratulations, but if she is not, then let's go ahead and continue letting her be great and living her best life. Well, moving along, yesterday we also spoke on Young Bleu as well as his relationship with his TikTok mistress Monet and how she had got on TikTok, you guys, and briefly, well it wasn't briefly, she made a long TikTok about her story time with Young Bleu and how he flew her out and what they did when he flew her out, although it really was not much to tell. Well, while I was creating the video yesterday, I wasn't aware that Young Bleu had responded to Monet from his Twitter, you guys. So I plan to make an update today to basically let you know what he had said to Monet concerning her story time on TikTok. And this was his response to Monet after he found out that his wife was moving to divorce him and looking for the best divorce attorney in Georgia, while also using the reason for Monet's TikTok as proof to move forward in their divorce. And I really think that Young Bleu was never going to respond to the TikToker until he heard that his wife was divorcing him, and maybe that made him mad enough to want to respond. Young Bleu took to his Twitter and he said, "I be quiet in my little bubble. Don't come bothering me when I tell the truth. Act like I'm clout chasing. Never needed clout. I'm telling the truth. Never said that it was a cat smell, but her clothes had a smell that manifested through the whole plane. I don't know if it was mildew or what. My manager had to spray Febreze. That's why I acted like I did. You came to social media 6 months later for answers and you got it. I would have kept that to myself because I'm 100. Now I'm done talking about it." So when Young Bleu had exposed Monet's story time on TikTok for it being 6 months after the fact, you guys, a lot of people were under the impression like, why did she even waste her time doing that? Because it's not like you were exposing him for doing anything. But a lot of people also feel as if when you are in a relationship or in Young Bleu's situation, when you are married, you guys, anything that you do as a married man with another woman is considered cheating. But while I was going through Monet's TikTok as well as her Twitter, doing my research on what type of person she was and trying to find receipts to go along with the video that I created yesterday, I ran across a post that she created on her Twitter as of August 31st, you guys, stating that the fact that TikTok pays her to post is amazing. I started late, so this first check is light. I'm about to run this ish up. TF, follow me on TikTok. And also, as you can see here, she posted her monthly earnings for August 31st of 2023, payable in the amount of $77.09. This gave me the impression that the only reason she really came out with that story about Young Bleu 6 months later, you guys, was to run it up on TikTok so that she can make money from the experience. And at the same time, I mean, she might have been wrong, but it is her story. It was her experience. It is her social media. So we really can't take that away from her. I feel like in this situation, both of them are wrong. She was wrong because she is a lesbian who has a girlfriend. She is in a full-fledged relationship living with her woman, and she took this opportunity to try and use Young Bleu in order to take advantage of him and get money from him because of the video that she said went viral on her Twitter of her tongue, you guys, and then made it seem as if she didn't understand why the video went viral in the first place and got 19.2 million views on Twitter. And unfortunately, because we are on YouTube and YouTube has its own types of guidelines, I cannot post everything that I've seen on her Twitter, you guys. So y'all should definitely go look her up on Twitter to see what type of girl she is. I mean, I'm not saying that she can't be young and turned. However, some of her content choices on Twitter are a little explicit and more than a little provocative. And it's really not hard to see that she knows exactly what she's doing. And at the end of the day, a lot of people on the internet have to sell themselves in order to monetize and make money, you guys, in order to live and be who they want to be in life. And all I'm saying at the end of the day is I feel like her and Young Bleu had ulterior motives in the situation. She was out for money and Young Bleu was probably out to see what that tongue was really like in real life. I feel like females in this generation are always out to try to see what they can get from someone being a celebrity and having money, and really don't think long term and look at the bigger picture as you're putting yourself in danger, leaving your hometown to fly out to another state with a man that you don't even know. And thankfully, she made it back home safe. Young Bleu went on to make another Twitter post stating that I let you be a tag along for the day, true, but you went back home in an Uber with hunger pains because you was loud and hygiene wasn't up to my standards. Had a little smell that engulfed the plane. Nails was dirty. Shoes 2 sizes too big with a little dust on them. So yeah, you was a link up that turned to a sidekick that day because I was being respectful and ain't want to send you back and hurt your feelings. Ain't got no DICK or no vibes though. Hope you enjoyed your little stay though, little mama. And let me tell y'all that when Monet had read what Young Bleu had to say on Twitter, you guys, she got back on her TikTok and this is what she had to say. Before we tune into the video, she had captioned her TikTok and said that Bleu has no receipts, so he said this. She went on to say, I have one question. If I stunk, why when I left you, why was you still texting my phone trying to still be cool with me? If I stunk, why are you on my block list?
I'm cracking the fuck up at Bleu response talking about I stink. Yo, I guess that just must be something that he had to say because there's no receipts to that. You can't smell a receipt. You can't smell a receipt. Oh yeah. Bleu, shut the fuck up. You're ugly as shit. You're corny as shit. And you got caught the fuck up. I want to know how the fuck you smelled me when you ain't had no pussy from me. When I wasn't even that close to your ass. Remember, your baby mom wasn't supposed to know. Remember, I wasn't supposed to be around you. So let me know. Stop lying. You're salty as shit. And also to the baby mom, I want to let you know, yeah, I heard your voice and everything. He was on the phone with you. He told you that he loved you and everything. And I was right there. He told me don't say nothing because he's about to call his baby mom. As if I gave a fuck. As if I cared. Bleu. Me and you can get on live right now. I'm about to go on Tasha K at 3 o'clock. She told me not to even say nothing, but I ain't time. I'll be there at 3 o'clock. I stink, right? You can't show receipts for that. That's why you say that. And if I stunk, Bleu, why was you still texting my phone after I left your ass? Why was you still texting my phone? I'm very confused. Just sitting up there in the comments talking shit. Like I said, at the end of the day, I got my fucking hair done. I got flew the fuck out. I won. You lost. You're getting a divorce. You're mad at me. You're mad at me because you're getting a divorce, bitch. So show me the receipts. Show me text messages where you was texting your friends like, yeah, bro, damn, she stink. Show me receipts. Because the only thing I remember is you telling me, yeah, I showed them pictures of you, you know, on your girly shit. They said you tough. Stop playing with me before I expose you again, bro. I would expose you again and tell you and say more that your baby mom would love. Stop playing with me, bro. I stink, right? But you was still texting my phone. Still trying to be cool. You're on my block list, but I stink. But you're on my block list, but I stink. Bleu, shut the fuck up, you lying ass piece of shit.
There were also a lot of people in Monet's TikTok comments saying that why was she going off on Young Bleu's wife like that when she agreed with her? She came back and she said, oh, tell her I'm sorry. You know, itches be ready to fight over their man. Another commenter wrote, she was on your side. So Monet says, LOL, I know I'm salty as itch, but you know how itches be. LOL, so sorry to the baby mama. Well, moving along to the reason why some of y'all really tuned in, I have been having a lot of backlash since I created a video video about 2 days ago concerning NBA YoungBoy and his baby mama Jania Meshell, who is now in an entirely different relationship with the NBA basketball player Kayylmariee, who is now not only her boyfriend, you guys, but her baby's father. In that video, I had allegedly insinuated that NBA YoungBoy had flew out to Atlanta, you guys, and possibly met up to see his baby mama Jania Meshell as well as their son that they share together, Casey. While Jania Meshell's live-in boyfriend as well as baby daddy Kayylmariee was away in Chicago playing basketball against the Chicago Bulls. Clearly in this video, you guys, I had let my delusions get the best of me, and I really believe that NBA YoungBoy was able to travel outside his Utah home, although for the last 2 to 3 years that man has been stuck grounded in Utah with an ankle monitor. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just really wanted the shoe to fit, and I mean, what's wrong with that? But I was able to confirm for myself in the video that he recently did with Queen Naija called No Fake Love that NBA YoungBoy still has on his ankle monitor, meaning that he is still grounded in Utah and that man has not left. A lot of NBA YoungBoy fans and supporters, as well as the little kids and teenagers who run his NBA YoungBoy Shade and T pages on social media, had a lot to say. A lot of them were reposting my videos on their pages and just commenting amongst themselves how they felt like I was delusional and I was trying to break up Jania's happy home. And at the end of the day, you guys, I cannot go back with every single person who has an opinion about my delusions. So since everyone loves keeping up with me, I just made a public service announcement on my Twitter, and I said nobody can ruin anyone's quote-unquote relationship except for the itches in the relationship. If a stranger can break up your home, it was never meant to be in the first place. Don't put that ish on me, hell, because I'm doing what I've always been doing. I ain't gonna change, and if I'm so delusional, why are y'all worried about me and what I do? I went on to say, and y'all know if it's crumbs lying around with anything pertaining to YB and Jania, I'm going to pick them crumbs up and I'm going to put the loaf of bread back together. Now, y'all already know YB and Jania is my favorite couple anyway, whether they are together or not. I didn't tell YoungBoy to write the lyrics to these songs. I'm just painting the picture from the words he chose to use. Y'all are mad at the wrong person. Jania responds to everything else I say and do when y'all messy AWS send my posts and my videos to her. So why she can't come out and shut down the rumors of what YoungBoy talking about in his song Perspective in Crazy Girl Part 2? Which also brings me to say, you guys, that yes, I might have been wrong about NBA YoungBoy flying out to Atlanta to go see Jania and Casey, you guys. However, I'm not wrong about the lyrics that he is writing in these songs. And delusional or not, you guys, there's clearly something to be read in between the lines of this music. For instance, in the video that I created 2 days ago, you guys, I had touched on the fact that NBA YoungBoy had recently created a song called Perspective that he posted on YouTube, you guys, on May 11th of 2023. And in this song, his lyrics read, "Fuck on these and I think I relapse. Your highness, you know I'm controlling the caps. Count it up backwards, you know I'm a factor. Fuck this so hard that she start having tricks." And a lot of y'all keep saying it's none of my business, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of y'all also listen to NBA YoungBoy's music over the years. And y'all know from just the very beginning of his musical career that it seems like he has never lied in any of his songs. And he always keeps it real. And he tells stories about his life through his music. So why do y'all want to pick on me because I felt like that he's talking about Nene in this song, which he did name drop her name, and she was just recently pregnant. And I just don't understand how y'all feel like that they can't have done anything because she was pregnant and in a relationship with DeJounte. But I just touched on a whole subject about Young Bleu flying out a girl because he wanted to see what her tongue was like while he's married to a whole other woman. But y'all mean to say that it's far-fetched to try and put Jania Meshell as well as NBA YoungBoy in the same category when he's name dropping her in songs saying that he ucked her so good till she started having contractions? And also when NBA YoungBoy is a whole married man but lives in a house full of other girls that I call his sister wives because they're not married to him, yet they know he's married, yet they still want to be around him. He buys them jewelry, he wines and dines him, and I mean they basically get to go home from time to time, but they always end up back at his house. And yet y'all are calling me crazy because I assume that Jania Meshell is still messing around with him because he's choosing to write in his music that he might allegedly still be messing around with Jania. Well, at the end of the day, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I'm not going to let nobody pee in my face and tell me it's rain. So with that being said, let me go ahead and touch up on this last little fact of information before we end this video. In commercial aviation, a red-eye flight refers to a flight that departs at night and arrives the next morning, especially when the total flight time is insufficient for passengers to get a full night's sleep. The term derives from red eyes as a symptom of fatigue. Generally, air travel before 36 weeks of pregnancy is considered safe for people who aren't dealing with any pregnancy problems. Air travel is generally safe if you're having an uncomplicated pregnancy. It's fine to fly in the third trimester, but you're advised to do it before 37 weeks. And I need y'all to stay with me because I got a whole point to make. So y'all remember that song that NBA YoungBoy did in 2020 called Red Eye, where he rapped and name dropped Jania's name once again. In this song called Red Eye, NBA YoungBoy wrote the lyrics that said, "I stayed down lately, shawty, I die for you. Uck that ish that he be talking, did he ride for you? I jeopardize and send my brothers forward to slide for you, and every ninja around me willing forward to die for you. Who you judging? I came out straight from the gutter. We didn't struggle. Me and my brothers had no one but each other. I can buy a hatchback, but can't buy my family back. My life, nothing. I want my knee back, but I'm caught up with these HOEs and I'm thugging. But I would fly miles across this town to see you smile. She be fans of other ninjas like this itch won't be a hype man. But the minute I want to be alone, she don't like that. I took heed into your letters. I was locked up with no celly. I ain't want to be no rival with you." On June 15th of 2023, an article written about Playboi Carti and NBA YoungBoy getting ready to release their collaborative album, fans are convinced that something is in the works as Carti shared a photo of NBA YoungBoy wearing an upside-down cross chain from celebrity jeweler Jewelry Unlimited in Atlanta by Wafi. Wafi, who I touched on in my video 2 days ago, is the owner and founder of the Jewelry Unlimited store in Atlanta, Georgia. On June 12th of 2023, Jewelry Unlimited had posted the same chain that Playboi Carti had gotten for NBA YoungBoy on their Instagram account. Also, when I created this video 2 days ago, you guys, I was questioning myself on whether Kayylmariee was playing at his NBA basketball games that he had scheduled around the time that Jania and Meshell had their daughter Iceland. And like I said earlier, NBA YoungBoy fans and supporters send my posts as well as my videos to Jania and Meshell so much, you guys, that 9 times out of 10, Jania and Meshell is always going to respond to a video where there is a lot of controversy floating around. So in this instance and situation, Jania and Meshell had posted on her Instagram story a photo of her and DeJounte in the hospital on April 9th of 2023, basically debunking what I was saying in my video 2 days ago, that Kayylmariee was at a basketball game instead of in the hospital with Jania waiting on the birth of their daughter Iceland. So I reposted that on my Twitter and I said, when did Jania have her baby girl? April 9th, 2023, approximately 148 days ago in Atlanta, Georgia. And don't call me weird because I'm saying all of this to prove a point to y'all, so that's why I want y'all to pay attention. So moving along, when did NBA YoungBoy take this photo with Wafi the jeweler, who is the owner and founder of Jewelry Unlimited in Atlanta? Well, according to Google, as well as the app called Reddit, it was approximately 147 days ago. It could have been 146 days ago, which would have made it April 7th or April 8th. The same photo was also posted on Reddit approximately, it says, 147 days ago. And in the comments, people were commenting things like, I thought this was a 2018 pic for a second. Someone else said, Jewelry Unlimited, that new jewelry bro got crazy. It's on they Insta. Someone else confirmed they deleted it. So this just goes to show me that Jewelry Unlimited was the first person to post that photo with him and NBA YoungBoy and deleted it, but not before the shade pages got a hold to it and posted it without context. That's why when I made my video 2 days ago, I didn't really have any more information other than they had posted it on social media, and it made me think that maybe NBA YoungBoy had truly went to Atlanta when it was really Atlanta who came to YB. And I can't forget to mention that the garage that Wafi and YB were standing in front of seemed like it was the same garage from NBA YoungBoy's previous music videos. And then it was even more weird because the person who was telling me all of this information in my DM had stated that NBA YoungBoy was there on April 7th, which was approximately 146 or 147 days ago, and that Jania had had her daughter April 9th. Now, I mean, when people give me information in my DMs, you guys, sometimes they give me the whole story, or sometimes they just give me bits and pieces and I have to figure it out for myself. So maybe this person had to throw me off a little bit by saying that NBA YoungBoy flew to Atlanta to be with Casey and Jania so that I wouldn't think that Jania was flying to Utah to be with NBA YoungBoy. But let me not get off topic, you guys, because I want us all to be on the same page by the time this video ends. So let's move along. So it's absolutely not a secret that we all know that NBA YoungBoy speaks through his music and tells his stories about his life through this music. Approximately 8 days ago, on August 24th of 2023, NBA YoungBoy made a song with a female artist named BK the Ruler. The song, called Crazy Girl Part 2, was released on BK the Ruler's YouTube channel, garnering over 760,000 views. In this song, NBA YoungBoy spit one verse, and in his verse, he rapped, "She came back to Salt Lake, Ninja. I'm in the studio. She made it in. It was late, and I truly missed you. And she got my whole name tatted on her body, truth be told. Do you know she cried for me all night? Yup. That don't mean you a hoe. Do you know she caught the red-eye flight? Yup. She screenshot messages of you trying to play me. Ninja, you a man. Why you gotta hate me? Black Wraith, Waffy Cuban chain. I want you. So you flew by yourself, private plane. I'm that man. You got him so glued, he insane." And another thing I thought was weird was, before I put all of this together, you guys, the same person who was giving me information in my DM said that when I asked them if NBA YoungBoy had allegedly flown to Atlanta, when was it? Was it last week? They said no. It was a couple of days before Jania had the baby. When Jania goes sees YB, she is on a private jet, and she flies private jet with DeJounte, but not as much when she is with DeJounte. And also, when NBA YoungBoy did the song with BK the Ruler called Crazy Girl Part 2, he also had his ankle monitor on in that video as well, which convinced me even more that he ain't went nowhere. He ain't flew to no Atlanta. And if anybody trying to see YB, they gotta fly to him. So after breaking all of that down to you guys, my only question at the end of the day is, why does NBA YoungBoy seem as if he is subliminally telling on Jania in different songs released in 2023, as if they are allegedly still creeping around? It could be my delusions, but I mean, it's like right there in our faces.
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches. Here's some brand new Gucci loafs, some Gucci walking. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I walk.